All right, at one particular point, the bird gang was supposed to be extinct. But then, these guys are bringing it back. I feel I have to keep a bird after seeing these guys. Okay, we have Teme Anchin from the Eclipse Live Africa, organizers of a Gidi Culture Festival in the house. Welcome very much.
Thank you for
Great to have you on the show. Great to have you on the show. Okay, so my first question would be, I'm indifferent. Why Gidi Culture Festival when there are a lot of other things to do? Why Gidi Culture Festival?
There aren't a lot of other things to do.
Okay, let's go.
Well, on that day, on Saturday.
No, I mean, I think we all both agree, but I mean, I'll ask you, do you feel like, I mean, we're all youth here, do you feel like there's a lot on offer for you in Lagos, apart from clubs and cinemas?
And bars.
What is there to you? Yeah, bars. What else is there for you to do?
I want to chill. I have my PS4 or my Xbox One or something.
That's for you at home.
Yeah.
How about
okay.
outside?
Okay.
What are your options?
What are my options?
On the weekends?
For Easter weekend.
Easter weekend.
What is there for you?
Okay, there are some music fiestas. What makes Gidi Culture Festival unique?
Well, I think it's the combination of things we're offering on that day. Yes, we have the music element is the major part, which will have Pan-African artists from all over Africa. But there are different elements like a food court, which will showcase food from all over Nigeria. We have a beach football tournament. We have a beach volleyball tournament. We'll have a vendor market that will be selling things from fashion accessories to different trinkets and stuff like that. So it's definitely going to have so many different options on that day.
On that day, okay. I think I'll say something about the variety of events on that same day. That's what makes it. Okay, but then it's your second edition. How was it? How was the first edition like?
The first edition was challenging because when you're doing something the first time, a lot of people don't understand what you're trying to achieve. I don't feel like there's nothing like it. And when I say there's nothing like that, it's a combination of, first of all, it's for the youth, by the youth. We've created something that we feel is a culmination, like he said, of the many things that entertain the youth. Music as the key focus. Yesterday one of the artists on me told me, it's like, nobody else is doing what you guys are doing in Africa. It's one stage represented by 8 African countries. Congo, Rwanda, Kenya, South Africa, Ghana, Tanzania. Nothing. Okay. There's no stage like that in Africa. Okay. In addition to that, for us at Eclipse Live, our mission is creating live, affordable, and accessible entertainment to the youth of Africa. So you can buy your tickets in every Diamond Bank branch in the country. Right. You can buy your tickets on our website. You can buy with www.gidiculturefestival.com. You can buy your tickets on Jumia, QuickTeller, Deal Day. They go up with deals from tomorrow. So we're making it accessible. You can get it everywhere. At the same time, we're trying to break down social boundaries. It's we've been into these 15 universities over the last 2 months promoting this. So rather than TV, radio, outdoor, we've taken it to them. Obviously, social media, digital is a big aspect of it, but we've decided to take it to them, bring it to them, because a lot of the time they hear about these things. Where'd you buy your ticket? Oh, on the gate. So, 4,000 naira on the gate is 2,500 naira up until then, especially for students, up until the day is 2,500. So there's a combination of things. For us, it's unique because there's nothing else like it. Music-wise, for us, we're purists. It's performers. I think a lot of people have gotten bored of seeing the same people perform on stage, lip sync, not put effort and invest time into giving you a show. I've been lucky enough to travel around Africa working with talents like Lynx, Ecuador, where I've seen other artists from the continent really invest into their performance. And this is why we want to bring them in, and those who are doing it here, put them on that stage and take them to you guys and get you to appreciate it. Obviously, a lot of the stuff that Teme mentioned, from the food to that's the day side of it. Then the main show kicks off at 6 p.m. So daytime, there's all that stuff. And like you said, there's many fiestas. Growing up in Lagos, there was always Easter, fiesta,
Lekki
Sunsplash, extravaganza, one bonanza. Okay, name me 2 bonanzas, 1 extravaganza, 1 fiesta that's going on this Easter. There's AY Live on Sunday,
Yeah.
right? AY Live consistently every.
Yeah.
What else is there? You know,
And that's more indoor. That's not.
yeah,
That's exactly
outside.
different from
outdoor.
what we do.
We are a tropical nation. We're outdoor. We have so much to offer, but we want to keep everything indoors. For us, there's a huge empowerment thing for us with the youth. We want to empower the youth, bring them together in a positive environment. Yes, it's fun, it's exciting, but that's what we like, right? So why
Okay.
not create a platform that brings them together?
All right.
This is something, like I said, name me 5, then I'll believe you when you tell me that.
Yeah,
Obviously, you
there's
like
a lot
your
of options.
PS4 at home, but there's
Actually,
a lot
not
of
the
people who
PS4,
just want to
PS3.
come out
PS3.
and just have a good time without having to spend. You go to the club, how much money do you have to have in your pocket to have a good time?
To have a good time, yeah.
So it's not just one thing that's unique about it. There's many things that are unique about it.
All right. So if you want to speak to Teme and Chin, the phone lines are open: 08091222283, 08091222284, 08091222285, 08091222286, also 081400000283 and 284. The numbers are scrolling across the screen right now. You want to ask personal questions? I have my personal question right now. Yeah, affordable. Why not free?
It's a business.
Oh, well, yeah. It could be people sponsor businesses.
But the thing is about sustainability. I mean, we're both entrepreneurs by heart, and what we've learned in the past is creating a sustainable model. And sometimes free model is not as sustainable as much because you're
At all.
dependent on sponsorship.
At all.
And then with that, it restricts you to do what you actually want to do. So, obviously, we would love to give people a free event, but we also want to make sure that the events last 10, 15, 20 years down the line.
Yes,
So we do
continuity.
have to. So it's a balance. It's a balance that it was hard for us to strike, but I think we are with that price point. I mean, at the same time, we went out and we spoke to our audience, we spoke to our demographic, and and asked them, what would you willing to pay for what we are offering? And people feel they are, especially the university students too that we went out to go and meet, and they feel it's a reasonable price for what we're offering in terms of the music elements and other things that we're going to be providing on that day.
Oh,
Now, when you do a feasibility study, that means you know what you're doing. Okay, let's talk about Beach Sweeps and Dreams project. That's supposed to be an empowerment project for youths and all of that. Let's talk about that project.
Well, we did a beach sweep last year. We're doing it this year again. And what
Okay.
that really is just encouraging people to be aware of your environment and to clean it and make sure it's clean and healthy. I think that a lot of we don't really take recycling as important in this environment, and that's what we tried to promote last year. And we're gonna try and do it this year at the same time too. And the Dreams project.
The Dreams Project is the brainchild of all of us at Eclipse Live. Actually, you know what? More than just Eclipse Live, the team behind Gidi Culture Festival, our first project. And as I mentioned before, there's a huge drive for empowering the youth. As I said, it's difficult to convince people of that when you're just creating a fun
Okay,
platform.
please, before you go on, we have Kafayat on the line from Lagos. Hello, Kafayat. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Hello,
Good
Kafayat.
morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I wanted to ask, who can we look forward to seeing this year?
Okay, who can we look forward to seeing this year?
Artist.
MI, Burna Boy, we have Awilo. Awilo, I mean, personally, I'm biased. This is probably the one I'm most excited about because Awilo is the only artist to sell out a stadium in Nigeria. Awilo hasn't performed to a big crowd in over 10 years. We have Waje, we have Inyanya, Shontizzle, Scales. We also have some great live artists, live band artists, Temi Dollface, Ebison, Venus Bushfires. We have Isaac Gerald. We have DJs like DJ Snoop from Cool FM. We have DJ Neptune. We have DJ Gino Brown from SA. We have Vanessa Mde from Tanzania. From Kenya, Victoria Kimani. From Rwanda, Urban Boys.
Yes.
From Ghana, we have EL and we have Efia. And then comedian, we have from Congo, we have Eddie Kadi, we have Akpororo as well. And then our hosts, we have Zainab Balogun, we have Ehiz, N6, and Mercy. Then there's a whole lineup of up-and-coming artists that are performing during the day. But yeah, if you go to the website, the GidiCultureFestival.com, or follow us on Twitter at Gidi Culture Fest, or on Instagram, you'll see the lineup, or the full lineup is on there in case I've missed anybody out.
Awesome.
Yeah, because it's a long line.
That was quite exhaustive. I don't think you'd have missed
I was
anybody.
trying to check all of them as you're saying.
She was saying something apart from that.
Okay, Kafayat, were you saying something?
I said that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
So what time do people get there that day?
Pardon?
Can
I
you,
said, what time do you expect people to get there that day? Because there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. We hope that people, I mean, the early bird tickets we're offering still before 3 p.m. and there'll be a happy hour before 3 p.m. So we're hoping that people will come early and enjoy the daytime activities. The main show starts at 6, but there's still musical performances all day. So come early so you can enjoy it, the daytime activities as well as the main show.
Okay, I'll definitely be there. Thank you.
Look forward to it.
thank you. What does my 2.5 or my 4 grand entitle me to? My 2.5, the ticket, what does it entitle me to on that day? Is there any entitlement apart from just coming in?
Access to have
Just
Everything.
access. Okay, so it's not like there's anything tied to the tickets or something.
Oh, there'll be giveaways.
Okay.
Oh, okay, sorry. There's giveaways from different brands and sponsors that we're entitled with, that we're working with. So a free drink on entry. There's we have a raffle draw. You're gonna get a chance to win from iPads to HP devices, phones, airtime. There's a
lot of things
there's
you
a
can win
raffle.
that day.
So your ticket will enter you into a raffle. When you get to the show, make sure that you register. There'll be desks to register with.
register,
And once
okay.
you register, you'll enter into that. There's also, I think it's ongoing on social media, an opportunity. Temme mentioned the soccer, beach soccer
Beach soccer,
tournament
okay.
and the beach volleyball tournament. We actually have celebrity captains. So for the soccer is Bodge from DRB and Lynx. And then we also have the Amalgamation Project, which is captained by Emeka Okocha, that's a non-profit. And then we have Osasi Godaro and Fade Ogunro as captains of the volleyball tournament. So there's an ongoing competition on social media where people get a chance to play their favorite celebrities. There's going to be a fan team in each of them.
Okay.
And it's going to be a face-off, knockout. Fans will play each other in volleyball. The winner will play the winner of Fade and Osas. And the fans will also be in a knockout tournament with Lynx, Bodge, the Amalgamation Project, and the Pepsi Football Academy as well.
Yeah.
Before the call came in, you were talking about something, bro.
The Dreams Project.
Yes, the Dreams Project.
Okay, so I'll make it quick. The Dreams Project is a youth empowerment platform to encourage or to create opportunities in non-traditional forms of employment, i.e. the creative industry. So if you're looking for a job, you're a banker, lawyer, doctor, you can't find a job. Now, again, youth empowerment. For us, this came from the idea that there's a lot of things that are not provided for the youth within our system.
Okay.
Education being one of them,
Okay.
employment being one of them. So we created this platform to create opportunities within the creative industry. Last year we had different speakers. For us, it's inspire, learn, opportunity. We don't
Okay.
give. What we do is we create opportunity. The inspirational part is the talks. The learning part is, last year they were volunteers in for the Gidi Culture Festival. We have up to 70 volunteers this year. That's the learning aspect of it. You know, it's not about how much we can
What do
pay
I do
you.
if I volunteer?
Pardon?
What do I get to do?
You'll
What
be
do I do?
assigned to there's 10 different project managers on this
Okay.
project. So you'll be assigned to each of them depending on what your interests are. And you will basically work with them this week leading up to the day. So it's not glamorous. I've been in the entertainment industry 10 years. Everybody thinks it's all you see on the red carpet and
Yeah.
everything. What happens behind the
Behind
scenes?
the scenes.
So you may be carrying bags, making coffee, making photocopies, but that's the reality of how hard it is to make it in that. So last year we had, I think, 400 applicants.
Yeah,
We ended up
100
having 42 volunteers. By the end of it, we were left with 8. So after a week of hard work, you realize some people are not interested in really learning. They just are looking for quick buck. Those 8 ended up in internship programs with our partners at Trace TV, at Beat FM, at an advertising agency, Yellow Brick Road. I can't even. A couple started working with me. One is still working with me full time. Another with a talent management agency, Stargaze Live. So what we did was basically create that opportunity for them and dwindled it down to try and find those that are really the hard working. There's a sea of average, mediocre talent. What we're looking for is the best, and people who are willing to put in hard work. And a year later, there's at least 3-4 of them that we have in full-time employment. At the same time, there's a mentorship program. I mean, Adedeji runs the Made in Nigeria project. I speak to him every week. You know, as I said to them in the last talk, our doors are open. They have my number, they have me on Twitter. If you call, I will take your call. This year, we're actually doing it after the festival. Okay. This year, it's focused on, we've kind of decided to narrow it down and focus on specific disciplines. Okay. So each year, or each time we have an edition, we focus on a different area of the creative industry. This year, it's going to be sound production, music production. We have a partnership with Dubspot, which is a foremost production company in production school, music production school in the States. They've given us a 3-month scholarship. So once we're done with the program, there's going to be a workshop here in Lagos for 12 of the finalists. The winner will go on a 3-month scholarship to New York through the program. The reason that we changed it to be after the festival was so that we could focus on the festival and then be able to give equal attention to the project.
All right. Tema, he was talking about different people doing different stuff. So I want to know, what do you do?
What do I do?
What's your contribution?
To the project?
Festival, yeah.
Well, I'm more on the visual aspects of it. So I'm head of content. So I deal with a lot of visual representation of Gidi Culture Festival, which is very important because not everyone's going to have the ability to attend the event, but we want people to sort of have a glimpse of the experience that someone has while they're going through the festival. So I focus more on making sure that most of the elements are, taken well, and you sort of feel the passion that you would feel if you attend the event. So that's what I do. That's my primary focus in Gidi Culture Festival.
He does a lot more than that. He keeps me in check, and the food court, the melting pot, is his brainchild. The idea of having food from all over the country. So there's different aspects of it.
But I want to see that have a rule. I don't want to be scattered.
No, you talk about everything.
Okay, what's affordable in it? The food I get there on that day.
Yeah.
On let's say it's equivalent on that particular day. Is it going to be cheaper than what I will get outside?
It will be.
It
How
will
cheap?
be.
Well, not cheaper, but you get access to it cheaper than you would in a restaurant.
In a restaurant.
that's
Okay,
Drinks will
that
be
same-
cheaper than they will be in a restaurant
restaurant.
or in a club.
That's
Okay,
that's
now
There
let's
are
talk about-
restaurants and there are restaurants and how cheap I could get a bottle of Coke for 100 naira. I could get a bottle of Coke for 50 naira. I could get.
Okay, so let's.
let's just say it's in the middle.
Cheap.
It's in the middle.
Okay, finally the venue. How do we get to the venue? Which beach are we using? And what
Echo
venue?
Atlantic.
Echo Atlantic.
Which
Amadu
is
Bello.
former Bar Beach. So people.
Former Bar Beach.
Yes.
Okay, because there are many beaches now. We're talking
Yeah.
about
Yes.
beaches. I meant.
accessibility.
Where
too.
Countdown was. Where
Okay, where
Countdown
Countdown.
was.
Okay, that
Echo
place,
Atlantic,
that beach.
Amadu
Okay.
Bello.
Okay.
We'll be running it's a ride service,
Okay.
a pickup ride service, courtesy of Chisco,
Okay.
from Unilag and Lasso, running throughout the day.
Okay.
And that will be a free ride if you're a student.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
All
not
right.
a student anymore. are you?
All right. That's cool. Thank you very much. Okay, so you give us the website. Where do we get further information? Twitter handle, website.
Our website is www.gidiculturefestival.com.
GIDI
Exactly.
culturefestival.com.
All right. On social media?
We're at Gidi Fest, Gidi Culture Fest. Sorry.
At Gidi Culture Fest,
yeah.
that's GIDI Culture Fest, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
Okay.
Yes.
Website.
And that's how you can get access to our tickets too. Tickets.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Definitely
not sold
driving.
elsewhere.
Tickets.
Elsewhere.
Well,
Quick
you know what? You
Teller.com.
can buy them. We have our
Jumia.
own ticketing system. You can buy them in partnership with Diamond Bank. You can buy them at our website. If you don't want to buy them online, you can go to any Diamond Bank branch
Diamond
and
Bank
buy
app.
a ticket.
Diamond Bank app
and the
too.
Diamond Bank app for those Diamond Bank customers, you get it at a discount cheaper than everybody else. Tickets. Tell a friend. Come. Bring your friends. If you have
Bring your
kids,
whole family.
bring your family. It's Easter. You know, the funny thing is, everybody keeps telling us, and I want to bring this up because, again, we empower the youth. I have to commend Nigerians for the way that they've voted and the way that they've carried themselves in a peaceful way. I have faith in Nigeria that we will also carry ourselves the same way once the announcement is made
Is
later
made.
today.
Amen.
Amen.
The one thing we were talking about this on the way here, the whole world has their eyes on us. But more importantly, we have our eyes on us. We have a lot to prove to ourselves that this is 2015. We are civil people. And at the same time, whatever comes out, deal with it. Not everything goes your way, but deal with it and move on, because your life also your country depends on it. Come out this weekend, have a good time. And the other thing is, follow INEC on Twitter.
To get the real results.
Don't make up stories. Don't listen to apparently, because all it does is incite violence. It incites other people to get annoyed. Follow INEC and look at the results. Follow Lagos Police. Follow the official Twitter handles so you can get correct information. Don't listen to hearsay. It's accessible. As Jega said, do not listen to anybody else but what INEC says.
Right.
All right. He said
Okay.
it all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
It's
very
been a
much for
great
having
show.
me.
He
It's a
likes to
pleasure.
talk. He should be the host of the show. He should be the host.
You
I
guys
tell
have
him
me.
that, but he doesn't listen to
He
me.
doesn't
We
listen.
didn't get our free tickets, I was asking him for free tickets earlier, so we can come and represent and be there.
No, that's not a problem.
That's not
All right.
You're saying it on TV, oh?
Yes, it's now a record.
Oh, so are there giveaways for us? Giveaways?
Yes, Rennie should
Viewers?
have. Yes.
Yeah, tell us about it. Tell them about it. Sell yourself. Anyone.
What do you want to do as a giveaway? Okay, let's
On
give away a
RTTV.
couple of tickets.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
give away
yeah,
2 pairs of tickets.
2 pairs of tickets.
2 pairs of tickets.
Tweets.
How do we
So,
get it?
okay, let's choose. Name 3 artists from 3 non-Nigerian artists performing at the festival this year.
You get that? Do you guys get that? I have. I think you should just. Okay, let me not give. I want to give answers.
Okay, you wanted to. I thought you were already getting.
Go to R2TV right now,
Tweets.
R2_TV on Twitter, and give 3 names.
3 names of non-Nigerian artists performing at the festival on Saturday.
Wow.
Okay.
So the first 3 people or the first 2 people that get the answers correctly?
First 2, because we have 2
First 2
pairs.
people,
Yes.
2 pairs. Okay.
First 2 people.
First 2
Okay.
people to get the answers correctly, you win a ticket to Gidi.
A pair of tickets, so you
A pair
can
of
bring your
tickets.
boyfriend or your
Yay!
girlfriend.
Wow, each.
Yes.
Awesome. So
I
4
mean, you don't want to
tickets
come
then.
on your own, unless you want to come and meet people there. But
So please, can you give me the answer so I can just tell somebody?
go to the website.
Oh, you just give an answer. That's
Well,
a
no, I
quick
mean,
way.
go to the website, follow us, like us on Facebook, Twitter. You'll find the information there.
All right.
Also, here, look, there's one other thing. We're curating a lot of good music with the artists on the platform. You will exclusively see some music for the first time on Saturday. It will be
Okay.
played on Cool FM exclusively on Saturday morning. And
Okay.
for the first time ever, you will see 3 of Africa's hottest women on stage together.
Wow.
Okay.
Put it
So
that way.
there's so much to look forward to on Saturday. It's going to make your Easter a very special one. All right, that has been the Breakfast Show on R2TV. Thank you very much
Thank you again.
for
Thank
coming
you
up
again.
on the show.
Thank
Remember
you.
the giveaways. Go
Don't
up on our
forget.
Twitter handle R2_TV, Facebook R2TV, Instagram also R2TV, and then you stand a chance to win. All right, so most those of you getting ready, it's about time.
It's about time.
Okay, he said official handles. He likes talking. It's been a great show. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.